Hiya folks and welcome back. We're currently on my second favorite Christmas present from the Karakuri Creation Group for 2025. This one is made by Hiroshi Iwahara, who has made several different Christmas gifts throughout the years. Many of them have a box-like shape, as you can see. Some are more holiday themed than others, but in my opinion, they've all been really good, and I think that this is his best one that I've seen so far. The name of this puzzle has not been officially released yet, but once you see it like me, you'll probably just call it Helicopter. And what a cool looking puzzle that this is. Yes, there certainly is a box shape to it overall, but it's just much more than that. The main rotors do spin, so very cool just to play with that. And just a nice looking puzzle overall with this unique shape. For appearance, I did rate this high. I did rate this as a 4.5, and this is my second favorite puzzle visually speaking alone. So props to Iwahara for just a beautifully constructed puzzle overall. But now that we've reviewed its appearance, let's talk about how to solve it.
Solve begins in 3, 2, 1.
Included with the helicopter is a little card to give you an overview of the puzzle, not to provide context or background like with Boot Collector that we reviewed earlier, but just more of a what to do or what not to do with this puzzle. This says the goal is to completely remove the drawer. You can use the rotor to open the drawer, and the drawer will stop when you open it halfway. Please solve the trick without applying too much force. And I do appreciate when there is some warnings of what to do, what not to do, so I don't actually do something I'm not intended to, which I certainly have done before. So we do have that as our guide. And the drawer that was referenced in the car is in this back. You definitely can feel some movement to that. And obviously the rotor part spins, but that's what we have to go off with. For me, this was the hardest puzzle to solve. I spent well over an hour, 2 hours probably even, if I'm honest, on solving this little thing, which shows you how complex some of these can really be. I did notice right away that if you pull on the back tail, the rotors do not move as cleanly as they once did before. There's a little bit of resistance to them. And once you have the rotor in this place, you hear a little click where it kind of locks in place. You can still move it out of place, but you can hear and feel that it's briefly held in place by something. And so I struggled this for quite a long time. Nothing else really happens when you get this rotor in this place. The drawer does not come out any. And so I tried every different direction thinking, how would a helicopter fly or not fly? Maybe that's incorporated into the solve, but it's not. So when all else failed, I resorted back to the old adage of just spin it and see if that happens. So let me go ahead and remove this so we can spin it on my table. So let me just go ahead and give this a good spin. And what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have that one special rotor positioned where I mentioned before, so that you can then pull on the back part of the tail like so. And you see that it now finally opens up halfway. If you have the rotor in any other position, it won't open up. So it has to be this one, which is slightly smaller than the opposite blade. So we have not removed the drawer yet like we need to, but if we put the drawer in just a little bit and then rotate the main rotor, we can go ahead and get the drawer to be removed entirely. You'll see that there is a spinning wheel with a cutout notch that has to be lined up to fully remove the puzzle. And you see on the back end the little Hanko there. But here we go, my second favorite Christmas puzzle from 2025. I thought the solve was incredibly unique. Yes, I have other puzzles where you have to spin them in some capacity, but I thought that the solve was really clever in that you didn't need to make the rotor rotate as much as you did with the helicopter itself. So kind of turning the concept upside down and incorporating that into the solve. So for the solve, I did give this a 4. And for the fun element, as I said, just spinning the main rotor is fun. Spinning the helicopter itself, the couple of steps it took to then get the drawer out, added just to the fun and added to the solve. But for the fun category, I rated this a 3.5 for a grand total score of 12. Well, you've joined me this far. We've only got one puzzle left. I know you're not going anywhere next. So I'll see you soon as I review my favorite Christmas present of 2025.